Well, hey y'all, and it's not the crew podcast. It's just me, the visionary. It's just me, the queen of collaborations, y'all. Just wanted to jump on. I have some very exciting news. And I'm just going to be sharing. I want y'all to share this with someone in your circle of influence, if you would, please, y'all. Share this out. I have I call her my prayer bestie. Her and Pamela J. Hayes. I call them my prayer bestie because they have been standing in the gap and standing on the wall with me for the last 4 years in 121 days of prayer. And I truly appreciate them for what they do. And I have been pushing Cheniera because me and Pam are authors. And y'all know I'm going to push everybody that come around me. I don't know why. It's just something. I just feel like everybody have a story. Everybody have something that needs to be shared, no matter where you are. Everybody have something that can help somebody else. And the word tells us that we overcome by the sharing and hearing of our testimony. So if we are not sharing them, then how can people hear them? Hmm? And we can't sit down on what God has done for us because that's what a lot of us do. These gifts and talents. A lot of us, we just let these gifts and talents go to waste. Like something gonna fall out the sky. Like somebody gonna do something for us when there's things that we need done, but we won't do it. It's just like they say faith, and then you just sit there and just think faith just gonna do it by itself. But it say faith without works is dead. So hello, Shanette. Hello, Shanette. So, Cheniera, if you would please introduce yourself to those that are tuned in, and then we're gonna jump into this book thing because we're gonna talk about that book project that you got going on coming up.
Yes, yes, yes. Hey everyone, I'm Shaneria Osborne. I'm the learn of the L3 movement with Angela and Pamela. We've been doing the prayer now. I'm going on 4 years, I believe. Um, Angela been really getting on me about doing my own author book, and I really been putting it on the back burner, but now I realize that it's time for me um, to publish my own book this year. We're starting 2025. So I just want to thank everyone for even joining, getting on and listening to us talk about this special book, because I call it special because this is something that should have been done or tried to do, but God using Angela to do some great things. So Angela, I just want to thank you.
Yes. And I always like when I first started. I started with an anthology. A young lady from Texas reached out to me and asked me to share my first thoughts. I don't know nothing about no book. Uh, I don't. She said just write. So that's what I did. I said, well, what am I writing first? I said, what am I writing? And she said, the title of the book is From Fear to Freedom. She said, so write something that you went from fear to freedom. And I shared my journey of losing my mom 12 days after my 16th birthday. That was the first time I've ever wrote anything. Um, she didn't respond back, so I thought, hey, maybe she didn't like it. So a couple of weeks went by, didn't hear from her, and then I was like, well, maybe I reach out to her. So I gave it another week. So 3 weeks went by. I reached out to her, and she was like, oh, it's at the editor. She said, um, that was amazing. I was like, oh, okay. I said, because I thought you had threw it in the trash and said, forget it because I didn't hear back from you.
Mm.
So I tell people to just write, get it out, share whatever is laid on your heart, because no one know what your struggle is. No one know what you go through. No one know what your trials are, your tribulations. But know that where you are is where you're supposed to be. And when you're given the opportunity to share, no matter where you are, you should share because somebody may be in a situation that your story can help them come out. Just that nugget that you drop may be something that can help them come out. So when every chance I get, I love doing anthologies. I don't know if we have some technical difficulties. And like we may be buffering a little bit, but we keep on. I said the enemy always be busy when we start doing
Mhm.
something. But anyway, um, giving individuals an opportunity to share something that they are passionate about. Just like this last poetry book, 30 individuals, and there were 7 sections. You didn't have to write in all 7 sections. You only had to write in the sections that resonated to you because a lot of people didn't write in the dream section. A lot of people didn't write in the nature section, but a lot of people wrote about future. A lot of people wrote about love. A lot of people wrote about past, you know, but it's all about your perspective, your thoughts, your experience, because that experience that you went through and you sharing your perspective, somebody else could have went through a similar experience and they could have perceived it different or have different options. They have different options to, check out. So that's why I love doing anthologies. I'm excited to be able to help you with this anthology. So tell me, I want to be asking you some questions because I want to get a feel of what this
Mhm.
anthology is going to be about and how people can connect and how they can get involved and what they can expect from being a part of this project. Because oftentimes people join anthologies and then they don't they don't know what to expect, and then everybody do anthologies different. So
Okay.
we want individuals to know how you're going to be doing your anthology and get a feel of who you are and and how they can connect. So um, it's going to be a. How many people are you looking for to be a part of the anthology?
Um,
And
I'm
are you
thinking
just looking for queens or can men too?
I'm doing both. It can be kings or queens who just want to be a part of it, who want to tell something that they've been experienced or and I'm thinking we should do another 30 close to 30 people in the book. Um, I think it should be they uh whatever they experience with God, whatever they experience um, in life, because we all don't experience something, good, bad,
Yeah.
so I think,
And
uh,
it's a journey. And then at different points in our life, um, we go through different things, and
mhm,
different things is revealed to us because there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about us being born blind, born blind in the spirit, but we can see naturally, born to see naturally, and a lot of people, they don't wake up. They don't. Their eyes are not open. The veil is not removed from their eyes. Their ears is not open. They don't. They don't get it, at the same time. I watched in example, Pastor Octavia and Derek.
Oh yeah.
Um, Pastor Octavia got saved and all of that way before Pastor Derek.
Wow.
Pastor Derek could tell you he was still going to the strip club. Pastor Derek could tell you, yeah. I mean, that's their testimony. That's a part of their journey.
Hmm.
And everybody, things happen to everybody at different times. Like
Correct.
Tay walked into her revelation. She walked into her revelation before I walked into my revelation.
Wow.
Years before I walked into my revelation. I remember when this girl started transitioning into her ministry.
Mm.
I remember like it was yesterday. And when I tell you that is what I'm trying, that what they amplify is
They got
being
this.
who you are and just
Mhm.
showing the love of God regardless of your tattoos, your past, because your past do not define you, and that make you who you are today, and that allow you to be who you. Man, I'm telling you,
Correct.
we want diversity. We want anyone that has a story, no matter how small you think your story may be,
Mm.
or how deep it may be. Somebody may need to hear it. So don't sit on it. If you're out there, and what we had talked about, Shaneria wants to make this more than just a book.
Mhm.
She wants to make this an experience. She wants to actually, spend time with all of the co-authors. Y'all
Mhm.
have weekly meetings, and then we're gonna do a big book launch, and then things, we can do virtual book tours, we can do interviews, all kind of stuff. We can do it as a group and we can do it individually. But most importantly, she wants to build a family, a village, a tribe
Mhm.
that can support each other. Because y'all, at the end of the day, when we join these projects like that and we connect with these with individuals, it's not by accident. Trust
Mm.
me, it's not by accident. So take advantage of these opportunities. And then when I tell you you can do this for, you ain't got to pay 500. You ain't even got to pay 99. Shaneria, please tell them what is the starting price? Because we have a lot of add-ons that we
Mhm.
want to incorporate that is just really going to take it to the next level. Because when I tell you this lady is creative and she is a visionary, and when I tell you she moves in excellence, because she's a businesswoman, so she has a big vision, and what some of the things that we want to do with this book and this project. It's going to require some extra fees, but it's going to be optional. You can
Mm.
participate if you like, or you don't have to. But there's going to be a minimum fee for those that just want to be a part of the book, and then if you want to be part of the billboard, because yeah, we doing billboard, and if you want to be a part of the magazines and podcasts and different other stuff, and not to mention the actual book launch in January, the live
Mhm.
book launch in January in Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all go ahead and mark your calendars. Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm excited. Tell them, what's the starting price?
The starting price, Ooh, the starting price would be 70. $70. Like she say, it will come with much more than $70. And I would say people may seem like, oh well, why we gotta pay? But more and more that you really look into with the books and everything Angela been doing, and I trust me, I've been somewhere where each one of the co-authors had to pay $3,000 to be inside someone book. So if you're looking at $70, that's really nothing to be a co-author. And even if you're not an author, you're gonna be a co-author. So I think $70 is a good price. Like Angela say, you will also get billboard, different things, and then also will come up with you will get from me. It will be two free books for each one of the person who sign up for it.
All right. So for $70, you get to be a part of. You get to join the group, and then there will be weekly meetings. And during these weekly meetings, we will talk about things to help you on your writing journey, to help you get your chapter done, and answer any questions that you may have. I will be right there with Cheniera, all the way, walking her along the way. This is her first anthology, and I'm gonna be right there with her because she's my sister, and I want to make sure that this experience is a great experience for her, and that she is providing you guys with an amazing experience because that's what she desired to do. You know, she want to be able to leave a imprint on this world and to be able to spread God's goodness. And that's how we're doing it through this book, sharing our testimony. Because y'all, I understand test. When I got this, y'all, and I'm gonna break this down real quick. Testimony.
Mhm.
Test it for a moment.
Mhm.
That's it. You being tested just for a moment, so you'll have that testimony that can help somebody get through the moment. Y'all remember that now. You being tested in it for the moment so that you can help somebody
Mm.
with your testimony.
Amen.
So get through it. I tell people it's okay to feel how you feel, but don't stay there. Somebody need to hear that experience that made you feel how you felt.
Mhm.
Because you feeling how you felt is going to help somebody else get through it. So it's okay to have these feelings. I tell people, experience these feelings, experience these emotions. But
Mhm.
wherever you are, don't stay there long. When you feel like you're staying there too long and you need help, you need to pick up the phone, call somebody. But sharing in these books so that somebody else can hear it. Y'all, when I go in my inbox and I can get a message from somebody that has wrote in a book and said that they appreciate me giving them the opportunity to share
Mhm.
because they wouldn't have had this opportunity. When I accidentally, y'all, I made a mistake one day. I make mistakes. But I made a
Yeah.
mistake one day and I put a picture of a young lady on someone else's picture and the young lady was deceased. But
Oh.
lo and behold, the young lady the poem that I had wrote for the young lady was just fitting of the young lady that was deceased. The sister cried when she read the poem
Wow.
and asked me to publish it. So I published it in our last book, dedicated it to her. I dedicated the poem to her, put her picture in there and everything. So they just did a dedication up in Philadelphia. Her sister was a dancer.
Mhm.
She taught dancing at the school, and she got a lot of kids involved in dancing. So they dedicated the dance studio to her. And they all went. And the girl that I'm talking about, she stood up and spoke. And she talked about it. That's why I do what I do.
Mm.
40 people shared in that book. 40 people. 20 people in, I got 20 people in this book, 20 people in that book. I just believe in allowing people to share their voices because we've been muffled for so long.
Mhm.
So y'all, $70, you will be a part of the group. And I think we're gonna have to change the name of the group because we invite men and we want the men to feel comfortable because it's called War and Women of Faith. And
Oh, yeah.
we are inviting men to be a part of it because
Mhm.
we we don't want to leave our men out
No, we don't.
because society have left them out for so long. And y'all know I am my brother's keeper, and I'm
Mhm.
always pulling on my men to try to get them involved in stuff.
Mhm.
So we definitely want them involved. So if y'all are listening and y'all know some men that have testimonies or have powerful messages that need to be shared, and I'm calling on all 8 of those men that were a part of Kings You Are Not Forgotten. I need y'all inside of this book too. Y'all get connected with Cheniera and join this. Honey Bakatoon, Jonathan Harris, who else? Keon, Ruben. I need all of y'all involved in this book. And we may even have some people that's incarcerated that may want to share as well because they like to share. I've published a couple of people. Um, so I'm definitely going to see if anybody want to share um, and be a part of it. I think it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity. Amazing flyer. There's an amazing flyer with a picture of Cheniera on it. We gonna be for the book cover. We may do a have a book cover design yet. We are going to see how we are led. We be led. This is gonna be a truly led experience. So I definitely want y'all to be a part of it. So y'all get connected. Um, Shanette, thank you for sharing. Shanette is one of the hosts over on our network. She too is also going to be she's going to be launching a couple of projects in January too. She said I pushed her so much now she want to do her own project. She said I'm not a poet, but I asked her to write a poem. I think it was 3 books ago now. We on our 3rd book. And
Look look at
I'm
God.
talking about her poems getting better and better every time. They getting better and better every time. And she said she's not a poet. I'm telling you,
Wow.
you'd be surprised at the words God will give you if you just allow Him to use you. And I'm going to be helping her because Shanette is a very strong woman like yourself. Um, she lost her son in November, 8 months ago, on the 10th. So we've been rallying around her and trying to help her get through this. It's one day at a time. And I keep telling her it's one day at a time. You have to do what you can do, and that's all you can do. It's one day at a time. So she's gonna she wants to start talking about grief. So I'm gonna help her with the grief project. And she works with men that are incarcerated out of
Mm.
Colorado. So she has a few men that she's going to be helping publish some projects. Um, we have one of the guys that she works with. He's actually in this book that we getting ready to drop, Footprints in the Sand of Times. He wrote one poem in this book. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. So I want people to get involved. I want y'all to share it and to let people know what you're doing. Let your families know what you're doing, and get them to support it. Even if they don't want to be part of it, tell them to sew into you so that you can have a great lunch party or whatever. Um, But I'm
Yeah.
excited. Is it anything that you would like to tell the listeners, those that may be tuning in late or those that will hear the replay, anything about the project that you want them to know that we may have not shared already?
Um, no, just get inside the book. Be a co-author. Um, because you never know what you share maybe help someone else. And no matter, because we all got all kind of walks of life. So just sharing in the book of your testimony or whatever, a prayer, whatever you feel that supports you to help someone else. I say this will be a good project. Join the book. Come on and be a co-author. And also too, I do have plans on even though I know we the book will come out in 2025, but me and my husband talked about doing a release party. Um, because this is my first book. But not only I'm doing it for me, but I'm gonna do it for all the cast that's inside the book. That you all be invited to that release party of this book that we're doing. So yeah, I just say join, get
Right.
inside the
So
book.
that's yes. So if you have a story, if you have a message, if you have a testimony, even if you're going through right now and you just want to share,
Just share.
it may help somebody else. Y'all, I keep saying this is my motto, and I'm gonna say it until I can't say it no more, until I take my last breath. If you won't change, you got to be that change. Change starts and ends with you. Nobody's gonna save you. There's nothing new under the sun. There's no white horses coming out of the sky. So if you won't change, if you want to come out of we got to learn how to begin to speak life over yourself. So allow your words to speak because somebody needs to hear your words. If you tuning in, if you catch the replay, if somebody shared with you, it's meant for you. So if you're hearing this, go ahead, connect with Cheniera. Let me put Cheniera, what
Mhm.
email address you want to use? Because I was using an email address for the Warren Women of Faith. But what email address? Because I don't know if do you have the login information for that?
I don't. Mm-mm.
What information? What email address you want to use? Your email address. Put it in the
Yeah.
chat, and I'll put it up on the thing so people can email you.
They
So
can email my regular email.
we're going to be having a landing page. We're going to be setting up some different things. There's going to be a lot of different things that we're going to be doing for this book and for this project. So what is it? I just sent you an email. Let me see if I can pull it up
I'm
real quick
Shaneria
because I
Roberts.
just sent you. I'm trying to pull up the what's the name so I can click on it. There you go. At Yahoo. At Yahoo. I got you. You need to get you a link tree too.
Yeah, I was working on that one. Y'all may hear my grandkids in the back. I got them for the weekend, so they'll be making a noise.
Okay. We don't hear them. We
Okay.
don't hear them. And if we do, we hear noise all the time.
Hmm.
We podcasters. We hear noise all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes it is. I rather hear the noise than some of the noise I be hearing sometimes. But I put it up. The email address is
Okay.
if you guys want to get connected to this project, please email Cheniera and get signed up. Um, book is gonna drop in January.
Hmm.
There's gonna be some things that we had. You got to think of a name for the group since we're gonna have to change it for the because
Yeah,
I don't want the
because I
men to
definitely
be feeling
want
any type of
memes
way.
in here too.
But yeah,
Yeah,
this is gonna be amazing.
it's gonna be fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
we definitely we do. Like I appreciate my kings, and we got some amazing kings. Um um Elijah, K. Lewis, you might need to join the project
Hey,
as
Miss
well.
Williams.
A
Mhm.
powerful young man out of Baltimore. He's a powerful black king. He's
Mm,
doing some amazing stuff. So
mhm.
definitely want him to get connected to it. But I'm challenging all of my kings that's a part of Kings. You are not forgotten to join this project and allow your voice to speak because those are some powerful men that are in that book, Shanaria. When I tell you there's some powerful men in that book, some powerful men in that book, and they need to be a part of this project because um, I'm telling you, these kings need to know we got their back. Our kings need to know we got their back. So I appreciate you for
I thank
allowing me
you.
to
Mhm.
you know to bring your vision to pass. So
Oh,
thank
thank
you, and I look forward to working with you. Look forward to working with Shanette, and hopefully get an opportunity to work with some more. Um, thank you. She say the men in Denver they love the book. The Kings
you.
I'm not forgotten book is a book that I did for the men that are incarcerated, and I also shared some of their story as well. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna let you go on. I think they have enough information. Of course, we're gonna keep sharing it. You just keep sharing the flyer. Um, and then we'll just we'll continue to meet and we'll thank everyone that has tuned in this afternoon. Please share this out and support Shaneria. The email is in the comment section.
Mhm. And they can
So
also
we'll see y'all next time. Y'all have
yes,
a great evening. Ready to start a week. The weekend is over.
I know,
The
right?
weekend is over. But you
Yeah.
go and take care of them babies. And I'll talk to you later. You have a great rest of your evening.
Okay, you too, and thank you so much, and thank you guys for jumping on, and talk to y'all soon.
All right. Okay.